Hey guys, so I've had a lot of people ask me about the website BitConnect lately, and it's been in the news for shutting down. And this article on TechCrunch is pretty good, actually. It explains a lot, but I'll try to give you a quick rundown on exactly what happened. So, BitConnect was a website where they had Bitcoin wallets, but the main purpose of the website was they would try to get you to convert either Bitcoin or US dollars to Bitcoin and then to their own currency that they called BitConnect tokens. And with those tokens, you could then lend either this company or it was a third party company, I'm pretty sure it was their company, money in which they would invest in what they called high volatility trading, right? Which is the number one sign of a Ponzi scheme or a BS hedge fund, that anybody that promises a 1/4% return daily is just a straight up liar. Okay, it's a lie. Nobody can do that. I don't care what you're trading. That is a amount of return that is just impossible. That means in 4 days you have a 1% return, and so in 40 days you're getting 10% return. 10% return is an annual return we haven't seen in the market since the early 90s. Like, that is a ridiculous amount for annual, let alone in a little over a month, okay? So I don't care even if you're investing $10,000 or $100,000. Doesn't matter how much you invest. Your investment should not be changing depending on the amount that you lend, the percentage amount. That doesn't make any sense. To say that if you lend us more money or that you let us borrow more money that we're going to make you more return, more percentage of return, doesn't make any sense. So essentially, they would convince you to convert all your Bitcoins or all your money into their BitConnect token, which also was traded on a marketplace within their platform, the only platform, might I add, that you can trade their specific type of currency. And then they would invest it for you, you would get a return, and you would get it back after a certain number of days. And the more money you gave, the shorter amount of days it would take to get your money back. But most people, I'm sure, were investing about like $1,000, maybe a little more. So you're waiting almost about a year to get your money back. And what happened is this website accuses it of being a Ponzi scheme, which I don't know if that's entirely correct, but I have a feeling what happened is they had this idea at the beginning that they would be able to invest some of the money. It doesn't matter how they're investing it, whether or not this is even accurate in how they're investing it, and be able to sort of just run it like a capital management firm. And that, they're getting investments in Bitcoin or whatever they're calling it, BitConnect token, and they'll make money on the market, and they'll take a percentage of it to make profit and give a certain back, just like a money manager does, right? And give the money back. But I think this website got so popular that all of a sudden they had all this money and they were promising a certain amount of returns that they realized it's easier just to pay older investors with new investors' money, right? And that is the definition of a Ponzi scheme. But where they also got in a lot of trouble is that they had this really, really significant, pretty much a third-party, multi-level referral scheme where if you got people to sign up under your referral token or under your referral code, that you would get a percentage of their earnings or a percentage of what they put in, right? And so what happens is that if you have a big YouTuber or someone with a lot of social influence and they get, let's say, 1,000 people to sign up, and each of those people put in $1,000, right? So that's that's $100,000 or $1 million that then you have to pay referral fees. It's $1 million that you have to pay. Say even 2% referral on that on $1 million is $20,000. So you're giving this guy $20,000 with no added value added to that money, and you're promising him $20,000 for getting these people signed up, when at the end of the day they're just giving these people referral money and no actual value has been earned or been added by this company at all, but at square one. So they haven't even invested it yet and they're already out $20,000. So sure enough, this company announced about 2 weeks ago that they're closing the doors, and they allowed people to cash out their BitConnect tokens and everything. But what happens is that you basically have what's called a classic bank run. Everybody goes and tries to sell their BitConnect tokens or whatever, And look at this graph, man. The thing just freaking died. It just fell off the face of the earth. So what used to be worth $400 in what looks like literally an hour is now worth like $80 or $40. It's crazy. It was crazy, man. So all these people lost a lot of money. Again, these returns, it's just too good to be true, man. I can't believe people are falling for this, man. It's just the oldest trick in the book. So that's my opinion. If you ever see anything, any investment, I don't care what it's in, with this kind of return, it's too good to be true. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm sorry that you guys got scammed yet again, but it's just, in my opinion, if you're that big of a sucker, you kind of deserve to be, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I mean, it's just sad, man. It's sad to see all these people losing that amount of money. But anyway, all right, see you next time, guys.